Hello, everybody. So, this is kind of a... Whoa. Episode 15, Season 2, Muckin' About. Hello. So this is pretty much where we've left off. I don't remember all this fire, though. Is there lava down the other side or something? Oh, there's lava. There's lava. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Stop, 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 stop! No! Go gadget chainsaw. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, I don't want my world burning. Maybe adding lava into this was not a good idea. So, I need a little bit of oak. This is, you know, a little crispy, but I think I can deal with it. I'm going to get rid of the catching places, and I'm going to go up on top. One issue at a time. I'm not looking up. I'm not looking up. Nah. Well, little does he know he actually just helped me out. There we go. Helping to put out the explosions by, you know, eating up all the oxygen in the area. Yeah. Okay, so I think this place is okay. We'll fix this up in a moment. Let's just deal with over here now. Yeah. Go away, go away. Yeah. Okay, okay. So, aw, son of a bitch. So, I have no choice on this one. Gonna have to let that much burn. Oh, lag a little bit there? Wow, this is a big one too. Look how thick that was. So, the plan is to continue where we left off yesterday and search for a place to put our floating islands. I want to say this is now close enough. 4 blocks, I don't think it can get me. Hello, creeper. Probably could have used them, but nah. No, this actually isn't that hard to deal with. Be just putting out forest fires. I don't got a bucket of water, do I? Nope. My armor and my health, as long as I keep my stamina up, pretty much will allow me to withstand this fire stuff. Keep it in front of me. All will be well. Ah, finally caught me on fire for real good that time. Let me just... I will not lose this battle. I will just click more. Fire. Alright, I'll let that thing down there burn, because it's already kind of off on its own. Alright. So, see if we can't stop it over here as well. Although I guess that is the end, isn't it? Whoa! I was just going to land on a block that disappeared. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get up here. Okay, why won't it let me put that fire out, I wonder? Whoa, serious block lag. Here we go. So with all this fire looking for other things to burn, it might just be me then. Which, you know, it's a good thing. It means I'm not having to worry. I'll put these fires out and we'll be good in a moment. Yeah. I like how this area is just getting darker and darker. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on, come on. I'm fighting the fire. No. Can't believe nobody else is seeing this. This level of lag I would have expected to have been a bit more visible to people beyond just me. Probably just going to stop lagging one of these days and or one of these times and just be dead. But this is the kind of crazy stuff I do. With all my goodies on me, I taunt. I taunt. So, people say putting out fires is a hard thing to do. Exhibit A. Hard, not impossible. Oi. Alright, impossible. That looks like this thing of lava is just going to keep on burning. I need to regenerate some health before I even go near it again. So we've got once up there, once down there. We got a bit of water here. I wish I had a bucket. Maybe... You know what? Why not? I happen to have a ton of buckets. I just need to figure out which chest they're in. There we go. Let's grab ourselves some water. Because I happen to know where I got a lot of that. Ba-do-do-do. Here's my water source. 1, 2, 3. Back to this world. Oh, look at that. 2 beehives right next to each other. That's the other thing that's going to be neat with all these biomes is I'll have a good source for bees. But let's do a little counter pooling here. Go, go, gadget. Skeleton is a dick. This is where you figure out the odd workings of water are annoying. Where'd my source block go? No! Hahaha. Let's see if I can't get a little bit of water up here. And look at that, the water is just... yeah. Gotta give it a better flow start, I guess. So where it's gonna go, at least a couple of ways. Oi. Let's try this. Meanwhile, while I'm working on this one little section, the rest of this place is going up in smoke. Alright, looks like I might just have to bite the bullet here. Let this place go. Wasn't gonna settle exactly right here anyways, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. More of just the preservist in me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So jetpack on, I am going to run out of energy in a moment. The hell's going on here? How could it be this thick right here? Wow, there's a lot of fire going on right now. It's starting to affect my sound effects. And you can tell just by how fast it's spreading here that there's a lot of opportunity for stuff to burn and checking for locations that it can and such like that. So, oop, there goes the power. Alright, now this is a little bit dangerous. There we go. Back to having a good egress plan. Building a bit of a firewall here. Wonder why it looks like the water's flowing inward over there. Oh, you're right. I concede. I concede. This entire area is just going to go up in flames. I don't even think the original area that I saved is actually saved. Yeah, it's right here. So to this end, I will at least do this. That's what I brought the water for. I think that should at least keep the water somewhat there. Let me move this piece on over, and we'll just kind of try and drench this side of things. I like how the water will sustain itself if you can pick it up and put it back down quick enough. So it was here, so it'll still be here, sort of deal. Alright guys, let's not waste any more of your time looking at that. And as promised, turn down the the sound of thunder there a little bit. So, oops, let me make sure I'm landing somewhere. Got about a pack and a half of the... Come on, lightning. Sensitivity. Do I want my game to feel, you know, more confident? Come on. Lightning sound. Alright, let's just hope that's quieter. So I'm right on the edge. It's about 60 or so. Yeah, it's quieter. I'm right on the edge at about 60 or so. Where... You know, this area actually isn't half bad, except it's burning. Yeah, I should just move away. Let it do its thing. But around 60 or so, if you look at the horizon here. Right there, right there. Dark, light. That's where the skybox goes away, where you can't see the sun and such anymore. So, definitely want high ceiling. I want water below me too. I know I kept on saying big open cavern. I meant down to water, not down to land, as I want to be hanging over some nice water here. So we're just going to scope it about. Look at this nice little, That's too deep. I probably don't have enough, air to survive that. So, we're at 100, so this is going to be good. This is going to be about our ceiling level. So now it's look for big open area, something like that, you know, just larger, but open down to the water with the wood tendrils kind of weaving in and out. I am going to do some work on the tendrils themselves. Oh, look, here's another thing of lava. Some bees. Oh, it's just spreading. I don't think that's going to be big enough to flow all the way down, but we'll give things a moment to load in. One more maybe? 3 wide? Yeah, it's not going over the edge. Hello, skeleton. Go away. Ooh, this looks like it could be kind of big and open. Not really much in the way of wood tendrils to hold up the ceiling, though. So this would almost have done. It's kind of large. We would definitely have a sizable area where we could float a couple of chunks of dirt, but I really don't want to have to make all the floaty stuff. So that's where the wood tendrils will be coming into play. Let's just keep heading this way then. Doesn't really matter which direction we go in. We're generating new no matter which way we go. Big waterfall over there. I thought maybe it was just the fog, but apparently not. There, now we got some sprinting speed. I used to be a firefighter. Now I'm just looking for a place to retire. The quiet life. Loot. Do do do. Do do do. Nah, crappy loot. Oh, block of steel, that's not too bad. Do we see any other quick lootings? I know people will probably see them as soon as I'm gone. Well, I know there's going to be loot back there as well. However, not our primary focus right now. We are scouting. And now we are, whoa, avoiding zombies. Into a dead end. Alright, let's get out of here. Do-do-do-do. Wow, I haven't seen so much solid space in a long time. Let's head on this way. Mm. Oh, oh. Let's let things catch up here. I know there's at least one more of you bastards. Okay, world seems to have generated around us. Look at this though, I kinda got cut off. I haven't had this happen. This is just weird. No! The backpack is gone. Wow, I didn't think it was going to take this much energy. I thought, you know, one backpack there, one backpack back. Let's keep on looking, though. I'm hoping this... it's not a ravine of good fortune if there's a squid down there just kind of going... Looks like we can get out over here, though. That's going to be cool. See, that's why I like the ravines. That is some just neat structure there. Yeah, I'm heading back the way I came. I suppose there's nothing saying that the caves have to be continuous and never-ending. But I kind of did expect that. Maybe I just picked the wrong way to go. Lots of little Zycraft glowy stuff all around. And some more is just in and amongst themselves here. Alright, looks like we're getting into more open areas over here now. Here we go. And I'm gonna have to pause here, guys, because I can hear people coming up behind me. So I will be back in a moment. Alrighty, guys. I'm back on this little ledge. Taking a peek around the corner here. We got just around 25,000? Ooh. 23,000 left in our jetpack. And what is this? It's a little cramped. But this is definitely memorable. So that won't save beyond me being in here. So just have to use it for now as a potential... Remember that place? Always do that. Is that a beehive? With a mine on it. Going up and around. So ground looks pretty solid here. And lost our dashing again. It's a nice, that's gonna lock me out, isn't it? Yep. Trying to at least keep going into somewhat of a northerly direction so I know if I get lost, I'm not really getting lost and still making some kind of progress. That way I can just pick a different direction next time around if I don't find anything this time around. Definitely some neat terrain. Just not what I'm looking for. Oh, time to let things load in a bit. We'll set down right here. Thump. Thump. Oh, more lava flowing in. Being very careful not to spot any Endermen. I wonder which way is going to be. I think this way. Looks a little bit more promising here. Yep. Looks like false promisey. Alright, according to Ray's minimap, I'm getting very close to what is left. Swear I heard something step on the grass behind me. There go the block tick updates. Ow. If they can shoot me, it can't be lagging that badly. Yeah. Sneak through this little hole. Nice. Try and follow me now, you stupid spider. Almost 1,000 out at this point in time, guys. Having to do a lot of wandering. Bit more than expected, actually. Trying to conserve on pack power now. Oi, this looks like another end to the journey here. Wonder if they realize I'm running around and generating hundreds of chunks. Of course, the one person who can hear me, and I'm pretty sure you all can hear him talking as well, has to be the one who responds. Land, land. Okay, guys. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So I'm back for a final ending. Know there was a bit of a disruptive cease record earlier, but I was endlessly wandering. Took a long time, but I finally found this. I have quite a few tendrils up at above 60, so I'll be able to see the horizon and such. I'll be able to get sky view and such fairly well. These are going from high down to fairly low, so I can put the islands at multiple different levels, and I'll pretty much edge out this entire area here. So I think this is going to end up being fairly cool. So that being said, let's check the length here. We're not too bad at all. We got about half the time done. So I'm going to start moving some resources in here. And the easiest way, this is how I recharge my jetpacks to keep looking, is I went like that, and I went home. So, what would I need to get there first? I'm thinking crescent hammer. Oh, look, so my trees have regrown. I'm trying to get them to be a nice little pathway down this area. Ooh, there was some more. Did you see it? Some more sulfur goo. There we go. So I just got, I believe, the one engine running because my wall is done. I still haven't figured out how to redo the wiring and such down here. But got some netherrack, got some power. I suppose I could turn on another one, but it's just refilling the buffer here, so I'm not too worried about it right now. That's why I turned all the other engines off, so they wouldn't just sit there and grind away. But 1Z, 2Z, 3Z, 4Z. So that's 2.4 million? 4.8 million Minecraft joules. 3, 4, 5. Make sure I picked them all up, right? Here. I don't think those go into a bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I just missing one? Alright. Oh, there it is. Phew. I was extremely concerned. I spent so much time getting those things. Let's just put them into here. We'll take our canvas bag and fill it up with the things that we want to see. So I'm gonna cheat and whisk back to my house. Not house. Let's put in this here. Oops. Take this back out. Just throw these on the floor, sort that. Whoa. Whoa. And I have proof! Proof that it's not me. Alright, so we're going to want a couple of our machines here. We're actually going to want quite a few of our machines. This is going to be a hell of a building project here. So our MFSU is outside. That is a lot of power that we are going to lose. My magmatic loops are over there. So we're going to get another one here. There's the magmatic crucible. Rolling machine, Annnnd, generators, not really. Might have to make another set of magmatic engines and just get that up as my loop, because they were very, very handy. The other thing, though, is that these are going to be generating quite a bit of power in that eternal storm. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Not so much them. Pretty much gave up on solar when I decided to do the eternal storm there. Industrial blast furnace and industrial grinder would definitely make chopping my resources down. But I seem to have lost something in the move. I thought I was supposed to have... Or no. Maybe it was those? No. Oh, I lost this. The brick for my blast furnace. I think I'm still good for my other machines. Let's get these going up here. We'll stick them in our bag. Oh. Hold on one moment, guys. I gotta click this link, because, you know, Biox likes to detract me. Nice. Well, I'll show you guys that some other time. To do mercenary iron plates. Let me just put these into my bags here. Also, that might just be a nice way to kickstart things. I'm going to take that and these. I would definitely want some blue alloy wire, though. There we go. Do I need any of... Oh, yeah, definitely going to need the fiberglass. And an MFE. That's the only... I can't see a way of getting around having to rip up my MFSU over there. So that means I definitely have to have an established energy support or energy source when we move over to the other place, because that's on my EU. As I was using that to actually go through and get my... Oh, is that a new texture? Because that looks pretty cool. At least it looks like a new item there. Anyways, I was using that to restore everything. As you know, 10 million EU, it takes a long time to go through all that. Induction furnace, induction smelter. That would help in cooking stuff down as well. Recycler, maybe. Got transformers. Iron plate, wood, liquid duct. Gonna need some liquid duct. Gonna need some redstone, maybe, to power up some of the other machines. Let's see how this goes into the bag. And I do think it's time to get bag number 2. Oops. 4? Bag number 2, there we go. Add in that machine. Really, is that it? I just... What? What? Don't do that. Alright, good. That was almost very, very bad. Mining laser. Try not to bring that thing out. Simply because of how much energy it goes through, such a significant rate of energy that it goes through. Those might be handy. I have the portal gun. I'm gonna leave that here just in case. Oh, book. Where did I put the book? Dude, there we go. No, descriptive book. I swear I had a normal book. I had one book that I hadn't done anything with, and that was going to be taking me to the exact location on this new place. There it is, book 340. Ta-da! So I'm also going to need one of these chests. Most empty. It's 4 rows. I think it's 2, yeah. Rawr. Alright, let me pick up some of this stuff here. Oops. Want that one. Get rid of a lot of this here. And then just pick up these books, because I want to keep the ages these books are so I know to clean them off the server. I think like our world files and stuff like that from exploration and such are already up around 1 gig in size. So we are definitely using a lot of the resources here and there. That can go there, that can go there. I don't really need this dirt. Kind of sorted in with my bees for now. Don't worry, bees, you shall soon have new homes. If you can hear the snarkiness of my brother, you can just ignore him. It always worked for me. Hey, don't call me rotten. If you can hear the snarkiness of my mom, you can also ignore her. Yeah.
Didn't work for you.
Yeah, might have worked for me. You never know. You never know.
Your friend will be out of the will, whoever it is.
My friend? Oh. My mother's probably not aware that I'm recording a YouTube video. She thinks I'm just talking to somebody. Not all of you.
Yourself, which is nuts, and I'm used to that.
See? See what I have to deal with? I'll get a ton of sympathy votes on this video. Or maybe a ton of sympathy downvotes for everybody else having to put up with me. We'll see how it goes. I'll take the risk. Okay, so I got a book, got my bags, got a chest. Here's how we go back. Now all we have to do is make sure we click just the right one. There we go. I have my jetpack, a little bit of power. Whee! And here we are. This is gonna just take a little bit to load in though, so I'm just gonna sit and chill until we see the awesomeness that is around us. No commentation from the peanut gallery.
Who says I'm talking to?
You said brother.
That would be your brother I'm talking to.
Alright, hover mode enabled, a little less energy. And welcome to the storm. Here we are. Oh, that would have been awesome. If that was a spider-bearing tree, I just pop on out and I get mauled by poisonous spiders. Wow, there's a lot of them here. Well, they won't have a leg to stand on for a very long time. Let me pick up my most favorite of favorites building resources. I'm sure you're all sick of seeing this by now. I've been called master of the dirt architecture. Whoa, 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 I didn't want to go down a level. Which I know would have been faster, but... So basically what I want to start doing here is just creating a bit of an outline. It's not safe, it's never going to be safe. This will definitely be a challenging world, and I happen to like that. Did I make this even? Seriously? Ooh. I thought those special trees weren't supposed to bloom in the new forestry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made it even. I can't believe I did that. Oh, good thing is, no grass. There. Now this side is going to have an odd number. This is where I start realizing maybe I dug this a little too big. And I need to go for just basic safety here. There we go. So, first storage, eh? That was hard to get out. Let's get a little bit more here going. So if you haven't guessed, I'm planning on using a lot of those Minecraft tools I have stored up. Oops, keep that bag. For the construction of this place. I'm hoping to get into... Oh, actually, I should do this too. Let's go, yeah, we'll go right here. Linking book. This will take me to here, the other one will take me to my other house. I am now a 2-book person. I hear skeleton. Oh, it couldn't have been that guy. I swear it was from this direction. Alright. Regardless, my stuff is still safe. So, it's time to make this... Whoa. That's never happened before. You guys have seen me portal in millions of times. Well, maybe a couple hundred. Linking... We gave it the same name? Really? I didn't know it did that. So now we have a way to hop back and forth between the two. I'm going to have to keep those 2 books on me for a little bit of time here. But now that we're here, let me pick up some more crafting materials. And we're just going to go back to the hanging islands here. Always like a bit of a ceiling to these things. But nothing special in this house. Just a couple of walls real quick. And we'll put up our roof. Oops, forgot I wasn't going to launch into the air. I did. You know, it's times like this when my life would be easier without that on. Over. So this will be the highest level. Doesn't need to have any sort of arcing to it. Let's do this. Meh. There. Classic Crysyn storage house. Complete with the little mess ups that make it all the more homey. Use our little glowworms here for some added light. Did I not bring any wood, really? Ooh. What did I drill through on the way up? Piece of coal, figures. So I didn't bring any wool or any wood with me. Did go through most of my dirt. We'll just drop that off. I don't like holding those in my hand. I'm also gonna leave my other jetpack. Sorry if I seem paranoid. A creeper at the exact wrong moment could really mess this whole thing up. So I came back for wood. Wood. Oops, don't need to go over there. I'm keeping the book on me right now. Alright. Basic storage. Basic light. And I know what you guys are thinking right now is, if we spent all that time looking for a cavern, why the... Whoa! Oh, what was... I'll have to replay that video. I swear there was like a sheep or something right there that just got struck by lightning. I thought it was a creeper. That would have really sucked. Is that... I am curious. We now have to see what this is. I think this is one of the new forestry fruits. But that's a big fruit. No? Maybe that's Whoa. Honeycomb? That was a hanging beehive. Oh, look, there's another one. So, that was actually two of them. Okay, look at that. This is what they're supposed to normally look like. It still looks like it's untextured, but it wasn't like that. A whole bunch of edges sticking out at weird angles. Alrighty. So as I was saying, what are we doing on the surface when we were looking for the cavern to rip apart? And that's exactly why I'm up here on the surface, is I'm going to start ripping apart the cavern. We're going to set up some quarries. I'm going to figure out how those work. We're going to have tons and tons of resources to start building our islands and such with. But that is what we're going to get to in the next episode, not this one. So I know this was mostly just running around, watching me desperately try to put fires out. But hopefully, seeing me futilely swing my drill into logs until they stopped burning, and then just finally giving up, was somewhat entertaining. So let guys, let me know what you think about the place I'm going to settle. You know, just any general comments in that area. Any thoughts for how I should do it. But basically, I'm going to excavate this area. I'm going to start doing little mining drill holes, and I'll set those up offline so you guys don't have to watch me fly around a cavern and drill straight up again. But I'm going to set up some areas so I can see down below the area that I want to drill out, and then I can come up above here and start working on my quarries to actually go through and drill that all out. Excuse me. I'm expecting we will get quite a bit of dirt, quite a bit of stone, and probably a significant amount of lumber. I think a lot of these trees are going to be coming down. So let me know in the comments what you think, and I will talk to you guys next time.